Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We have a visitor, so let's see who it is. I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands trembling, I pulled open the door to reveal Eito. Yeah, that makes sense. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Eito. Were you expecting someone else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiroko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although, if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that matter. Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Oh? Was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that I'd been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Eito about Karawa, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home, before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karawa. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karawa, she had no idea who I was. I told Eito all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Eito, say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities? It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien, or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there. Another him, living his own, slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karawa? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karawa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities. But at the same time, they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Eito. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. That is a fair point. He's right. If you'd told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been of much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped to get all this off my chest. And it's such a weird story, most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, and now this? True. Oh, right. I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. Bye-bye. With that, Eito left, pausing at the door and giving me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes. Alternate realities? Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karuo and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different? Good question. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. True. But how long is it going to take for us to do that? Even after venting to Eito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Day 31! Bing bong.
Get ready for... Prepare to spend another... Be ready to give your
Okay.
life.
So, it's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Yeah, I highly doubt that. Oh. No one here? And they're all in their rooms. Fascinating. Have we decided to split cafeteria into shifts?
Huh?
Oh? It's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Outski. Does it really seem like they're listening to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hi.
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. Okay. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Kurara and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. Ugh, you sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use hemoanima. That's a low blow, Gaku. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel sorry for the fans. Okay. Are they talking from experience? Is that a meta joke? Is that about the death of Danganronpa? What's the feeling there? What's the vibe? At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down, so what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life. From my parents. Dang!
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Ouch. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down. Not when there's so much else going on.
Huh?
Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. Right. The metal shop and biolab have been unlocked. You can now develop traps and enhancements. These will help you, they will help give you an advantage in battle. So spend your free time wisely on developing these tools. Your extinguisher level has increased. Your firefighting level has increased. You can now go to new areas when you explore. The materials you can obtain while exploring are unique to each area. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Okay. So I assume we probably... okay, so... they are all in the gym. Which I didn't even know we could go to the gym. I thought that was locked off. Honestly. Okay, first of all, I should head to the garage. Actually, we probably can't. Can I? I can upgrade them. Okay, fantastic. I want to get them into fighting shape. Okay, actually no. First let's learn their additional skill first. Oh, I can't learn that. Oh, because I don't have social studies. Fascinating. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade Paralyzed Bullet. Just the more things we get upgrades for, the better. Because let's see. We need social studies for you. Okay. We should probably see if someone has social studies available. Okay. Ato is actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and upgrade Jury. Okay. Move one, move on. Sure, let's go ahead and upgrade Eat This. And sure, let's get Deadlights, because Deadlights really can pump up the battle. Perfect. You know where to find me if you need anything else. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Okay. Let's spend some time with Takamaru. Our report card is... I don't really know how these levels work, to be honest. I really don't know. Because I see that math has 2 on analysis. Do we have to increase... Is it a case where there's the 2 different aspects of each class, and you have to get them up a bar each? Like, you have to get literacy to 2 and creativity to 2, and then you get level 2 linguistics. I don't know. Let's go ahead and spend some time with Takamaru, though. You come to craft something, too? Let's talk to Takamaru.
Huh?
Now, I've never seen you do anything like this before, Takamaru. What are you making? I'm here to learn how to use the sewing machine. I want to add more patches to my jacket. Hey, that's pretty cool. What kind of patches? I'm all about ferocious animals lately. I was thinking about slapping a big-ass tiger face right on my back. Tigers are sick. They ain't just strong, but fast, too.
Hey!
Sporting one on my back as a ride will let me go even faster. Because I'm the fucking tiger of the streets! Takamaru Yakushiki. I don't think I said that right. Yakushiji. Yakushiji. Your experience unlocked the keyword animal. Okay, endurance and mobility up by 3. Okay, actually that's a good test to learn more about how this works. If we go to grade. Okay. We increased endurance and mobility by 3. But nothing changed. Okay. Is there a way to find more details? I'm kind of confused on how this is working. Okay. Let's... Okay, you know what? We're spending time with Gaku, because we don't have a level in that at all. So, spending time with Gaku should get our social studies to level 1, which then means we can upgrade his class weapon more. No, that's not right.
Huh?
Gaku, why do you look so miserable? Well, I came all the way to the rec room to make some clothes with the Gift-O-Matic, but none of the options here are my style at all, bro. They just seem like luxury brand stuff or something. What's wrong with luxury brands? It'll make you feel good to wear nice clothes. Man, you're freaking clueless. May as well just hang a price tag around your neck at that point. You'd have to be a total loser to feel good wearing luxury brands. That isn't what fashion is about at all.
Huh?
It's about whether or not you can put together a sick fit using totally ordinary clothes. That's how a real fashionista flexes. Okay, interesting. We have learned the keyword professional. Observation and exploration up by 1. And we get social studies to level 1. Fantastic. All right.
Heady, so you never know when the invaders might attack, so well then.
Good night. The day is almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed, praying there wouldn't be any attack during the night. Weep, 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 weep.
Get ready for your... Prepare to spend a... Be ready to
Okay,
give your lot.
got it. Yep, understood. Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although, I doubt she'll be there today. True. Anyone up here? No. Oh. Kyoshika's out in the hallway. Alright. Confound it all! Is this Lady Kurara's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds! Hey, Kyoshika, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom. I let this slide the last time Lady Kurara pulled this trick, but this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you? To take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see. I think. Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking with you. Excuse me, I must be going. Okay. Bye. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from this school here today. Nozomi Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah. I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people work hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Oh no, Shouma's broken again. Shouma? Are you alright? Shouma? Huh? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. It's melting again! Quick! Somebody cut off his head! The Revival-matic will fix it when it puts it back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance. You can't solve all your problems with the headings. But Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true Shouma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shouma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. I really just can't talk. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are. But how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can. My own way. True. Alright. Alright, first of all, we should be able to upgrade Gaku's stuff. Oh, well, we would if we had money. Do we have new training simulations or no? No, okay. So in that case, I think let's go to the library and start reading more books. Read a book and study. Time will pass. What are our options? Hold on. Is this bookcase over here different? No, it's completely the same. All right. Well, then I guess let's just do the linguistics one. Creativity, the many gods of Celtic mythology. I'll try reading this book today. The Many Gods of Celtic Mythology. According to this book, there was a god called Dagda who existed in the Celtic cultural sphere. The Dagda had a treasure called the Undried Cauldron that was able to bring back people from the dead. During war, the Dagda would throw the bodies of allies slain in battle into the cauldron and send the resurrected soldiers back to the battlefield. Soldiers that were revived right after death. That sounds familiar. Right. Reading this book increase your creativity by 5. All right. Well, I think we just go and finish that book off. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Finishing this book increased your creativity by 10. Hey! Okay, nice. Linguistics up to 2.
You never know when the...
Okay. So that actually means that we should be able to upgrade our abilities, right? Another day gone? Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karawa Nozomi thing once and for all. Right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. Fair, fair. So ended my 32nd day of Last Defense Academy. At Last Defense Academy.
Hey,
Another
Taki?
flashback!
What's up?
did you get any chocolate today?
Oh, it's Valentine's Day?
Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Right.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any.
Awkward!
How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karawa. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us all right. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karawa and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year.
Oh!
I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any.
Oh!
She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
You gave it to your mom?
Oh, it was for your mom. Eh, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her.
Okay. Oh! Oh!
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Okay.
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
Oh my gosh. What kind of promise is that?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Okay.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Hey, we're improving.
Shut up.
We're trying to grow our creativity. Well, I guess that was a few years later at this point. Anyway. Any developments, or we got more free days?
Get ready for prepare to be ready to give your.
What do we got? It's no surprise I dream about Karo again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karawa, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Right. Anyone out here? Oh. Oh. The one time I don't check left. Hello. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just... Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. I hope so. Well, we'll try. Oh! Everyone's here! Fascinating. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you, you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What do you mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shouma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shouma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Oh my. I think we have a little bit of time, so sure. Is it true, Shouma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Genzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, it was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shouma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it, so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time? I'm sorry, but I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So, was your dream from before actually not a dream? Did it really happen? Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either. Well, what have you remembered so far, Shouma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamukura? Huh? Lady Nozomi, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Are those machines and those machines are the same ones as the ones we got here, right? The ones we can't get working? Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were at both the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. Okay. This time, I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment.
Oh?
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
The only useful thing I could do.
What is it they were researching?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet.
Okay.
But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Okay. Special blood? You think it's got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not. Should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shouma? Have you got a crazy high midichlorian? Good golly. All of the references. Midichlorian count or something? I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory is still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shouma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Ah.
It was all of you, too.
Oh, interesting.
What?
Okay. Interesting. I like that,
We must have all been research subjects.
the pot
for
in the
same
bottom right
experiment.
is,
We all have the same special kind of blood.
the one in the bottom right is clearly, Moko. But since we haven't met her yet and don't know what she looks like, we can't see her. I like that detail. Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines? That include our group too. Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's here now was also there. You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there, sometime before we came to this school. But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spend on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See? It just don't add up. We couldn't have been there. Well, wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex? When our powers first awakened? It's possible. As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks, or even months in that hospital first. And the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser. Hey, yeah! That kind of twist happens in killing games all the time! It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shouma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So, then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it is related to hemoanima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and... Oh my god, enough already! Kurara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shouma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nigo didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission, so why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit. Oh my gosh, you can see her eyes. Or her pupils, anyway. I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum. And now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Oh dear. Shouma began backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path. That self-depreciating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Kurara? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he is the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What's happened to her? Kurara has always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. Huh? But And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Not this again. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it! No excuses. Just go! Leave, move out, mosey, shuffle off, scram, depart, disappear, get out! Get out, 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 get out! Hey, leave him alone, you! Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next. Judo throw? Oh my gosh!
Hands off me!
Close enough, I suppose. That was awesome! Combo! Is it really a combo if it's just one punch? Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box? An Ozuzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute frickin' paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes.
Sorry, man. Wish I could help you, but you know how it is. I don't hate girls. No matter how much they deserve it.
Stop it, Kurara. Please, that's enough. So, I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us? Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara. My wrath must be appeased. Oh dear. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. Okay, I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm sorry, Shouma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking any kind of special awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Dang. Brother Dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. She hit me. That psycho actually hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy. Jeez. Is that a good thing?
Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them.
The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with an Illing game, and is still totally a genre with untapped potential. Darumi, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed down and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. Right. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Alright. Well, we got some free time, but for now, that is going to be it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below, and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it, so see ya!